Hello everyone and welcome to the very first video of 2022. Oh my gosh, it is such an exciting year this year, but I thought I would start out with the first sit down video being a bullet journal video. I've been really getting into my bullet journal as of the past few months and I really thought it would be a good time to get into it. So I will show you my bullet journal before we get into bullet journaling with me. This is my bullet journal. It is literally the size of my torso. Unintentionally. My sister got this for me for my 22nd birthday. It was my golden birthday, so she got me a gold bullet journal. And it has been pretty fun to fill out. I have gotten almost all the way to the end. This is all the pages that I've filled out so far. And this bullet journal is the brand Lustrum. It's a German brand. I'm probably saying it wrong. I took a little bit of German, but not enough to remember how to pronounce things correctly. So let's just get on into the video and come bullet journal with me. I've already done the yearly ones of the bullet journal that I use, but I'll bring you along for my January ones. So let's open the book if I can get it open. So this is what I did for 2022. It just says, Dear 2022, let's write the next chapter. And I kind of wrote with the feather pen and it has gold on it. And then I used some tape and wrote that I found all of my inspo photos on Pinterest, just kind of searching like January or 2022 bullet journal cover. From this inspo photo, I think said something along the lines of let's move on, but I wanted to say let's write the next chapter because I will be moving this year. And then next up we have our pages read. I did this a little differently this year. I have been reading a lot more, so I'm gonna decide later if I want to do 51 to 60 and then 60 plus, or if I just want to do 51 plus pages. And then at the bottom, I just added reading is dreaming with open eyes. I found this on Pinterest as well, but this setup I did last year. And then this is going to be my book library for all the books that I read this year. I found the Pinterest photo again on Pinterest. It's just a whole bunch of cactuses and books. I have to write small to put all of the pages in or the titles in, so it will be a lot more colorful once we actually get some books in there. So then now we're gonna start on to 2022 January. I also don't like to do 2 pages. I just like doing 1 because it does bleed to the other side, which is kind of sad, but I'm okay with that. I like doing 1 page at a time. I also put a paper underneath just in case it does bleed through. I don't want it to bleed through the next paper that I would be writing on. So we're gonna start off with January. This is the inspo photo I will be using to make my January, and then I always add the days of the month, so I'll probably add it in this little section. So I will put you guys on time-lapse mode. And this is how January ended up. I kind of realized that I made this too long to write the month down here, and I had already put this one in, so I kind of squeezed the month area right here, but I really liked it. And then I did take my gold pen and just like do a line in each of the little bubbles. But I also realized I should probably tell you what pens I'm using. So we have this set of pens. They are the Stedletter Trip Plus Fine Liner pens. I've used the black pen a lot and it's very dull now because it's been used a lot. It's pretty dead. And then I also use the mild liner creative markers from Zebra for all the coloring. And then I was just also at the beginning using the Papermate Flare medium pen in black. So now we get to move on to the next step, which give me a second so I can remember what the next step is. All right, so this is the mood tracker I'm going to be going with for the mood tracker. So let's get into the time lapse of it. So I'm really terrible at drawing stars, but this is how it turned out. I think it looks pretty good. I'm very excited to fill it in. I also lost track of which numbers I was using, so I wrote them down on my receipt. Yeah, but I think it looks so good. And now we are on to our habit tracker. We're really going for a gold theme here, but this is going to be the habit tracker that I will be kind of comparing my drawing to. Here we have the habit tracker. So the colors that I put underneath the letters are what I will be using to mark if I've done each of the sections. And then I just have some tape that I found, so I added that to this. It's kind of peeling a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it will stay together because I usually have this bullet journal closed. So now I will move on to the last piece, which is the highlight of the day. So that will be the next and the last thing that I add to my bullet journal. Alright, and this is the highlight of the day. I just added a little firework and a champagne glass because, you know, it's January, and then I went with a blue scheme for highlight. So yeah, that's everything that I do. So again, starting from the beginning of 2022, I just wrote to 2022. Let's write the next chapter. We have our pages read, still deciding on this little guy right here, if it's going to be 51 to 60 and then 61 plus, or just 51 plus pages. We have our books read for 2022. We have January with all the stars and bubbles. We have our mood tracker with stars and fireworks, and I did my key. This is what I normally do for my key. I'm horrible at drawing stars, just mind you that. We have our habit tracker. I usually just do uploading, reading, practicing my instrument, showering, and a bullet journal. And then lastly, we have our highlight of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and kind of having like an ASMR relaxing video to watch of bullet journaling with me and how I do my bullet journal. I'll have my Pinterest link down below for my bullet journal like board that I have, and all of the pins that I've saved for that for the past year and everything that I add, because every year I just add on to that and find new monthly spreads. And then I do also get ideas from the TikTok account, Jessica's Journal, so I'll also have that account linked down below. But if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've started bullet journaling or you've thought about getting into it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this or vlogs, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.
2, 3, funky.
My darling, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.